It's special when you know that what he did, making himself vulnerable in that way, actually helped a lot of people. There's nothing that he cares about more than being there for his kids.
Usha Vance, the quiet force making waves. For years, Usha Vance has remained a quiet yet formidable force behind her husband, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. A Yale-educated lawyer with an impressive career, she has preferred to stay out of the political spotlight. But now, at 39, she's breaking her silence, sending shockwaves through political circles. What she revealed has left many stunned, raising serious questions about what's really happening behind closed doors. This isn't just a revelation, it's a game changer. Stay tuned. A journey of love, diversity, and shared purpose. To understand the weight of Usha Vance's recent statements, we must rewind to the origins of her remarkable relationship with J.D. Vance. Their story began at Yale Law School, where Usha Chilukuri and J.D. first met, an unlikely pairing even their professor, Amy Chua, described as extremely unlikely. Despite their differences, their bond was built on mutual respect and a shared vision for the future. While they met early at Yale, it wasn't until 2013 that their partnership solidified through a discussion group they launched, Social Decline in White America. This wasn't just an academic exercise. It was a bold engagement with pressing societal challenges. For J.D., Usha became more than an intellectual partner. He called her his Yale spirit guide, a testament to her profound influence on his academic and personal growth. Their collaboration laid the foundation for a partnership that would shape both their lives in unimaginable ways. A marriage of cultures and faiths. In 2014, their relationship deepened when they married in Kentucky in a ceremony blending their diverse cultural and religious backgrounds. Their interfaith wedding incorporated Hindu and Christian elements. J.D.'s friend Giovanni read from the Bible, while a Hindu pundit performed a blessing. This symbolic union reflected their ability to find harmony in differences. Usha, a practicing Hindu, and J.D., raised evangelical, but later converting to Catholicism in 2019, showcased how love transcends religious boundaries. Their commitment to understanding and embracing each other's beliefs strengthened their bond. Settling in Cincinnati, Ohio, they built a life as a family of 5, raising 3 children with love, tradition, and shared responsibilities. Usha's vegetarian lifestyle, rooted in her Hindu beliefs, became a core part of their household. J.D., initially unfamiliar with her dietary practices, embraced them, learning to cook Indian food from Usha's mother, further deepening his connection to her culture. The power couple, J.D. and Usha Vance. James David J.D. and Usha Vance are a couple that naturally commands attention, not just for their impressive careers, but for the seamless way their personal and professional lives intertwine. Since the start of J.D.'s political journey, Usha has been more than a supportive spouse. She has been a true partner, offering unwavering guidance, strategic insights, and steadfast companionship through every high and low. Their relationship exemplifies the strength that comes from unity and mutual respect, especially in the face of political and personal trials. From the start, Usha refused to stay in the background. A highly accomplished and intelligent woman, she understood the weight of J.D.'s political aspirations and knew that his success required more than silent support. Instead, she became an active force in his campaign, bringing her sharp analytical skills, strategic mindset, and eloquence to help him navigate the complexities of politics. Her influence became undeniable in 2024 as J.D. prepared for a crucial moment, the vice presidential debate. Usha worked tirelessly to ensure he was not just prepared, but also connected with the audience on a deeper level. Major publications like the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and Los Angeles Times declared J.D. the winner, crediting much of his success to Usha's rigorous coaching and strategic guidance. But she wasn't just working behind the scenes, she was in the trenches, putting in the effort that often goes unnoticed. Beyond politics, Usha has carved her own space as a public figure. Whether addressing thousands at a rally or offering private counsel, she captivates audiences with her passion. She doesn't just highlight J.D.'s achievements, she shares their collective vision, values, and dreams. More than a political spouse, she is an equal partner shaping J.D.'s path. Her role extends beyond the campaign trail. As JD takes on the challenges of leadership, Usha provides legal expertise, deep public affairs knowledge, and unwavering support. Her experience in both the public and private sectors makes her invaluable, especially as JD faces increasing scrutiny. With every challenge, their partnership strengthens, proving their journey is about more than politics. It's about building a future together. Throughout JD's political rise, Usha has remained a steady force, standing by him at campaign events, appearing on stage, and offering both moral and strategic support. Their bond isn't just about ambition but genuine love, respect, and shared purpose. While JD may be in the spotlight, Usha's influence is just as powerful. She's not just a supporting character in his story, she's a driving force behind it. JD's childhood journey. J.D. Vance's childhood was marked by hardships that could have broken most people. Growing up in the Rust Belt of Ohio, with roots in the poverty-stricken hills of Kentucky, he faced constant instability. His mother's battle with addiction, his father's abandonment, and a chaotic household seemed to predetermine his fate. But instead of succumbing to despair, J.D. turned his pain into purpose. His mother's addiction escalated to heroin use, trapping J.D. in fear and uncertainty. One terrifying day, an argument turned dangerous when she gripped the steering wheel in rage, threatening to crash the car. In desperation, J.D. threw himself out of the moving vehicle and ran. Police intervened, arresting his mother. For a fleeting moment, he felt relief. He had survived another day. But as he sat alone in a police car, that relief turned to deep loneliness. Then came his sister, Lindsay, his shield and source of comfort. Their grandmother, Mama, became his salvation. A woman of unshakable will, she took J.D. in, demanding excellence in school and life. She made it clear that if anyone objected to J.D. staying with her, they'd have to answer to her gun collection. Under her fierce love and guidance, J.D. found stability and discipline. Despite his painful past, J.D. excelled. He joined the Marines, graduated from Ohio State, and defied expectations by earning a degree from Yale Law School. Yet, even at one of the most prestigious institutions, he felt like an outsider, haunted by the shame of his upbringing. It wasn't until his mentor, Professor Amy Chua, encouraged him to write his story that he embraced his journey. That journey became Hillbilly Elegy, a memoir that resonated with millions. Love and transformation. J.D.'s struggles also shaped his approach to love. At Yale, he met Usha Chaloukuri, a brilliant classmate, but his past cast doubts over their relationship. He wondered if someone like him truly belonged in her world. Again, Chua stepped in, urging him to prioritize love and stability, recognizing their importance in his life. J.D.'s experiences didn't just shape his personal life, they refined his political ambitions. Returning to Ohio, he resolved to tackle the issues that defined his upbringing: poverty, addiction, and the struggles of the working class. His firsthand insights, coupled with his success, made him a powerful voice for those who felt unseen. His story isn't just one of survival, it's a testament to resilience, transformation, and the pursuit of something greater. The lukewarm response sparked criticism online, with many questioning why J.D. wasn't more forceful in defending his wife's dignity. His contradictions on race and identity extend beyond his marriage. While championing conservative values, he has aligned with rhetoric that questions the legitimacy of people with mixed heritage. This was evident in his reaction to Trump's attack on Kamala Harris's racial identity. Trump implied Harris's mixed background made her identity ambiguous. Instead of refuting this divisive rhetoric, J.D. reinforced it, calling Harris a chameleon. This stance seemed particularly ironic, given that his own children share a similar multicultural heritage. Meanwhile, Usha has had to navigate contradictions in her personal and professional life. She built a career at Munger, Tolles & Olson, a law firm known for its progressive values and commitment to diversity. Yet J.D. actively opposes diversity, equity, and inclusion (DI) initiatives, calling them divisive and pushing for their removal from government institutions. The stark contrast between Usha's work environment and J.D.'s political stance raises questions about how they reconcile these ideological differences behind closed doors. Even Usha's appearance at the 2024 Republican National Convention highlighted this cultural tension. While addressing the audience, she mentioned J.D. had adapted to her vegetarian diet and learned to cook Indian food, a nod to her heritage. The crowd's response, enthusiastically waving signs advocating for mass deportations, underscored the uncomfortable contradiction between J.D.'s political alliances and his family dynamic. In a world where food, race, and politics are deeply intertwined, her comment unintentionally highlighted a fundamental inconsistency in their public image. J.D. and Usha Vance's marriage is a microcosm of America's ongoing struggle with race and identity. While they present a united front, the scrutiny Usha faces reflects deeper societal tensions. J.D.'s responses, or lack thereof, speak volumes about the balancing act he must perform to maintain political standing while protecting his family. Can J.D. balance his career and shield his family from racial scrutiny? Only time will tell. Usha Vance finally breaks silence. At the 2025 inauguration, Usha Vance wasn't just standing beside J.D. She was making a statement. Dressed with effortless sophistication, she exuded quiet strength, leaving no doubt that she was ready for the role ahead. As J.D. was sworn in as vice president, Usha's composed expression reflected pride, resilience, and an understanding of the moment's magnitude. She wasn't merely a political spouse. She was an equal force in this unfolding chapter. Usha Vance finally broke her silence, and the reality was stark. Her unwavering support for J.D. had come at great personal cost. Resigning from a prestigious career was just the beginning of her sacrifice, a testament to her belief in J.D.'s ambitions. Throughout the grueling campaign, through debates, victories, and setbacks, she had been the quiet anchor. Now, as the first Indian American, Asian American, and Hindu second lady, she is poised to redefine the role, not just as J.D.'s wife, but as a formidable force in her own right. What impact will she have in this historic position? Share your thoughts in the comments.